And pills as we get
Hills.
into this first game of 2025. I'm excited. I know you're excited, Slay. I hope Chad is excited. I know these guys are excited. And out at about the same time, DSS already with access to an instant horizontal with those double blues, but doesn't go for it because he already had a blue yellow setup, Slay.
Yeah, his reds were like really also not accessible, but somehow he's really done a great job using the red pills that, of course, he was getting, as you would expect.
Yeah, now looking over at Luke LBB 22, he's got a kind of a right heavy board that he's trying to work through here, and really starting to run low on those yellow pills, viruses rather. But he's doing a great job bringing this down. Already down to 9, now 8 viruses remaining for Luke. Doing a great job here. Looking back over at DSS, got a couple spires. His column 5 is looking kind of high, but a double red and a double blue would really help him to get that cleared out. Wondering if he's going to go for this D sandwich there on the right side of his board. He does signal that he's going to do that. And with this red, okay, not going to go for that one, but I do think he's going to go for it though, as Luke out at a 112.
Yeah, I was looking at that red garbage that fell down 7 and thinking he could at least try and use it later for a D sandwich if he wanted to, but still, well, there it is.
And there it is, yeah. A little bit of a drop time situation for DSS, but now just waiting for those blues. Here's one, and he's going to get the other one in a form of a double blue out at a 138, about, I believe, 20 seconds behind where Luke got out of his level 6. Speaking of Luke, this board's looking a little bit split for him. Not too bad. He still has a lot of places that he can put things, but really my main concern is that column 5 and 4 gonna be a lot of drop time, and he does go ahead and take that there. But Luke still with a 14 virus lead over DaveSmithSays, firmly in the driver's seat here, looking for those reds, looking for those blues. Yellow is not a pill that he wants to see right now. Fortunately, not getting any yellow though.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that when he finally has a chance to work on these blues, that the blues going to come because they're spread out in a way that it's not necessarily
Yeah, look at
easy
this
to
though.
access them. This
A
is gonna. Oh,
drop
this is
cross
perfect.
clear.
Great timing for that double.
Yeah, really nice plays here by Luke. DSS over on the right side of your screen with a really nice little drop combo of his own. And oh, this blue red, exactly what he was hoping to see. DSS gets exactly what the doctor ordered. I thought he might have been setting up for a horizontal fat log. Doesn't get it, but he does have another horizontal setup here. And setting that yellow blue vertically in column 3 sets that up perfectly for him, and wisely taking out some of the garbage on the right side. I don't think it would have mattered too much, honestly, as far as drop time goes. But still a smart decision to go ahead and do that. And he's going to be out at a 315. And Luke at that 315 with 22 viruses remaining. But look at all this blue that he's got to work through, Slay.
Yeah, Luke was really making some nice plans you could see to work on the board, but the inevitable conclusion was going to be that he was going to be stuck with just blue after it all shook out, which is what we're looking at now. Look at that, the first board of the year, and we're dealing with blue.
I know, right?
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, but Luke doing a great job here. Already down to now going to be 7 viruses remaining. DSS doing DSS things on the right side, and really doing some really nice plays. He's gonna have to put the pedal to the metal here if he wants to catch up to Luke, though. A 15 virus deficit. Luke just needing 2 more blues, and he gets them. Giddy up 409 for Luke out of level 8. And a pretty decent board to start off here, Slay.
Yeah, I like, I was gonna say I was waiting for to see if Dave was gonna take out all those yellows at once, which he did eventually do, but, um, I like the early setup there for Luke to deal with that. Now, one of these some of these 8s and 9s get tricky when you have, like, a complete row like that, so I'm curious to see how Luke's gonna deal with that.
Ooh, I love this play from Dave. A drop triple on down the right side of his board, and this yellow blue again, exactly what he needed. Followed by the final yellow out at a 458. 49 seconds now separating these two players. It's going to be a lot for Dave to overcome. Oh, and if he had set that up vertically, he would have had a really nice fat log there on the left side of his board. But as it stands, he is able to get those cleared out anyway. But a lot of red and blue at the top of this board for DaveSmithSays. And Luke, again, just firmly in the driver's seat here. Thought he might go for the horizontal red to open up that blue, Slay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was surprised, but I'm just, he's just pressing down and trying to fly through here. So sometimes you don't see those things right at the. It's easier to see it from my seat than his. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. And it looks like Slay Luke is not going to be able, unfortunately, to hit that sub-6 mark quite in this seed, but still firmly in the driver's seat. But Dave Smith has really done a nice job to get caught up here, as Luke is just waiting for these last reds to show up. Hold the phone here, gang. Just needing one more blue now. Is he going to get it? There it is at a 617, and Luke takes game one. Dave Smith going ahead and topping out, sees that he has lost. Gonna get these players reset for game two. DSS looking to feed the Crows for the first time this year.
Yeah, I think Dave Smith is going to say, "Not today, Luke." In this next one, give us a decider. It's our only match of the night, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we need more Dr. Mario on this Friday night as we have our 3, 2, 1, and pills. Yes, that's going to be out of the gate first. Luke right behind at 1 second difference. So that's really nice for us. DSS already going down to the bottom of his board with that red yellow. Really interesting decision because he had a better place for it, which he saw with that following red yellow. He tucked it into 4-5. I think I like that decision a little bit better, Slay.
Yeah, there was some interesting thinking. I mean, I would love to be able to pick his brain after the match because he really stopped to like look at what he was doing there at the very beginning, and I was like, okay, he sees something, and I'm not seeing what it is.
I mean,
Maybe it
let's
was
be
to
honest.
set this L up here.
Yeah, let's be honest. We'd all love to pick Dave Smith's brain at one point or another.
Fair enough.
He's known for these really crazy combo plays, and one his mantra in this tournament has always been, "Hey, I just want to give the viewers a good time," and he is really good at that. But it is Luke right now with a slight lead over DaveSmithSays, just needing this double red great, and then 3 more yellows. But DSS just needing one more red and a blue. Who's gonna get their pill first? Both are getting the pills that the other needs, which is kind of funny. But it is
Dave's
DSS out at
124.
124 and Luke out at 124 as well. Tie game here,
Neck
going
and
into
neck.
level
Let's
7.
go. All right, Dave immediately committing to this blue horizontal. So risky, yes. Worth it, perhaps.
Yeah, this. I,
Oh,
and he
then the
got the
double blue
double
comes.
blue anyway, but he
Good.
fired it off a different way, which I didn't even see. Again, going back to wanting to pick the brain of DSS, didn't even see that play, but that was a really nice play by him. Looking over at Luke's side, leaves himself a little bit of garbage there in that column too with that tuck. But he's going to be able to clear that out pretty darn quick here. Okay, he's not going to go ahead and take the drop time there and drop the blue all the way down in column 1. Finds a better use for that, but it is still DaveSmithSays with a slight lead, very slightest of leads, but looking at his board, it's pretty left heavy, Slay.
Yeah, he's gonna need red to get to everything else, which could be a bit of a problem.
I'm not sure about that double yellow placement. I mean, I see what he's going for. He wanted the horizontal, And fortunately for him, he has access to get the blue on the other side. He's going to have to clear out this blue in column 1 to do it, though. And he's going to go ahead. He was going to take drop time either way. And it really didn't matter which one he cleared out first because he had the vertical there. He had the horizontal at the bottom. He's out at a 301. Luke hot on his tails, though, just waiting for these last couple yellows. There's one. There's the other out at a 310.
Yeah, Luke just needed all the yellow at the end there, and that kind of gave Dave Smith even maybe a tiny bit more of a lead at the beginning of this one, but now he's down through again, sort of needing red more than everything else.
Yeah, Luke is flying through this level 8, though. He is just tearing this level a new one, which, based on how December went, I don't blame him because level 8 was awful for everybody. And it's personally my least favorite level, just in the game in general. So to see Luke tear this level a new one is really nice, but Dave doing the same thing, maintaining an anywhere from 8 to 10 virus advantage over Luke and needing reds and needing blues mostly. Kind of surprised that Dave didn't go ahead and clear out that yellow. He does so now. I thought maybe he was holding out for that red yellow that just now showed up for him. But 2 more blues will do it. There's the red blue to follow up out at a 428. Luke's still right behind though, but gotta get some reds to open up the bottom of this board, Slay.
Yeah, Dave Smith had really been keeping his board health in excellent shape. And you could see when it got towards the end there that it didn't really hamstring him when he was missing red, or he wasn't getting any red pills coming for a while, but he still had plenty of space to take care of other stuff. Ooh, that was a really nice tuck of that yellow.
You'll love to see that. And DaveSmithSays would really love to see some blue pills right now. I think if I was Dave, I probably would have gone ahead and taken that garbage there in the center of his board, but he does get the double blue anyway. 23 to 32 now, as it stands. Luke trying to get back into this game, making some really nice plays though. Has the opportunity to tuck this blue horizontally just like that. Great job, Luke. Now suddenly it's a 3 virus game.
Yeah, ooh, nice Eliak about to come out for Luke here. He had a nice setup for a horizontal, and he had to blow it up, but actually it ended up that he was able to build back to it in a different way. But that was at this point, it was so long ago that I can't even. Hopefully, people will remember what I was talking about.
Looking at both of these boards now, it's kind of wild. Both players only have 1 blue remaining, and then a handful of yellows and a handful of reds. Luke eliminates his blue. DaveSmithSays eliminates his blue. I like both in-game situations, honestly. DaveSmithSays has the opportunity to do something really cool here. If he can get the reds, it's just going to come down to who gets the reds first. Dave Smith needs 2 more reds.
Oh my goodness!
They both need 2 more reds. DSS dealing with a lot of drop time. 1 more red. Who's gonna get it first? DSS out at a 633, and Luke out at a 633. We are going to confirm this. Hang tight, our judges of the tournament, and Luke saying, "Are you kidding me?" I'm pretty sure is what he said. So hang tight, chat. We will be confirming this, and if this is a confirmed tie, the process for anybody who's new to the stream, we go on to the next level, and whoever wins that level first, in this case level 10, that player will take the crown. Now, in case of a top out, if a player does top out, then that's it, and the other player wins. But hang tight, and we will get this confirmed. And we have a 207 to 209.
Wow.
Luke takes the game and the match. GG's to both of our players for putting on one heck of a performance as we kick off 2025. I can't think of a better way to start this off.